April is finally here, and if you play Animal Crossing New Horizons, you know exactly what to expect. And that is a new set of bugs, fish, and sea creatures to catch for the month. So in today's video, I'll be talking about all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures in the month of April for the Southern Hemisphere. So let's get right into it. So to start off today's video, if you are from the Northern Hemisphere and you want an in-depth guide for all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures this month, make sure you check out the link down below. If you do want to stay up to date with all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures every single month for either the Northern or Southern Hemisphere, make sure you check out the Animal Crossing playlist on my channel. So to start off today's video, we have all the different bugs, fish, and sea creatures leaving at the end of the month. There is a lot of different bugs, fish, and sea creatures leaving at the end of the month for the Southern Hemisphere, so make sure you get them before the month ends. If there's any point in the video where I'm going too fast for your liking, feel free to pause the video as all the information will be up on the screen. Starting off with the fish leaving at the end of the month, quickly gonna go over these. We have the snapping turtle, catfish, tilapia, angelfish, beta, rainbow fish, moray eel, ribbon eel, giant trevally, and the mahi-mahi. All of these should be relatively easy to get, maybe not the mahi-mahi and giant trevally, but the only tip I have for those is just spend a lot of time fishing at the dock. Moving on to all the bugs leaving at the end of the month, we have a bunch of different bugs. So we have the yellow butterfly, the bell cricket, the red dragonfly, the darn dragonfly, the banded dragonfly, the stink bug, the man-faced stink bug, the ladybug, the tiger beetle, and the scorpion. All of these should be relatively easy to catch. The only one that you might have a hard time catching is a scorpion, and the only tip I have for that one is just be careful and do it slow. Scorpions will spawn around your island after 7 PM, but be careful around them because they can attack you and you will pass out if you get hit by one. So just take it slow, creep up on it slowly with your net, and you should be able to catch it. Next up, we have two sea creatures leaving at the end of the month. We have the giant isopod and the spotted garden eel. The spotted garden eel should be easy to catch, and the giant isopod has a very low spawn rate and it might take you a long time to catch it, but if you do enough swimming you should catch it in no time. Just look out for a fast moving object in the water. If you see a fast shadow in the water, it's more than likely going to be the giant isopod. Those are all the different bugs, fish, and sea creatures leaving at the end of the month. If you don't have any of those, make sure you get them before the month ends. Next up, we have all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures in the month of April for the Southern Hemisphere. Starting off, we have the fish for the month. The first fish we have is the yellow perch. This one sells for 300 bells at the next cranny. This one can be found at the river on your island, has a small to medium shadow size, and this one's available all day around your island. And then next up we have the dab, which sells for 300 bells at the next cranny. Shadow size for this is medium to small. This one can be found at the sea around your island, and this one's available all day. Both of these fish are extremely easy to catch. You'll catch these in no time. Next up, we have all the brand new bugs for the month of April. And there's only one new bug this month, and that is a ladybug. This one sells for 200 bells at the next cranny. This one can be found on top of flowers around your island, and this one's available from 8 AM to 5 PM around your island. And finally, we have all the brand new sea creatures this month. So we have 3 new sea creatures in the month of April for the Southern Hemisphere. So the first one we have is the seaweed. This one sells for 600 bells at the next cranny. This one has a large shadow size. The swimming speed for this one is stationary, meaning it doesn't move. And this one's available all day around your island. Next up, we have the spiny lobster, which sells for 5,000 bells at the next cranny. The shadow size for this is large. This one has a fast swimming speed, and this one is available from 9 PM to 4 AM around your island. And finally, we have the Venus flower basket. This one sells for 5,000 bells at the next cranny. The shadow size for this is medium. This one has a fast swimming speed, and this one is available all day around your island. The seaweed should be really easy to catch. As for the spiny lobster and the Venus flower basket, those two might take you a little bit of time before you catch them, but if you do enough swimming, you should be able to catch them in no time. Those are all the brand new bugs, fish, and sea creatures in the month of April for the Southern Hemisphere. If you did enjoy today's video and it did help you out, consider dropping a like to the video. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.